All right, hikers, backcountry campers and mountaineers. I drove all the way out to Cle Elum, Washington, which is like 80 miles east, looking for Lake Ingall trailhead. And I don't know, the directions weren't all that clear. I ended up on Stafford Creek trailhead, which is fine. I checked my GPS and it really just kind of leads all up and through the Wenatchee forest area. So I've never been out here before, so I'm a little wary of wildlife, particularly bears. I don't know if they're out in this area or not. Elevation, I'm only going to hike like 2 or 3 miles in, probably turn around, because it took me 2.5 hours to get out here, and I'm not even at the trailhead I want to be at. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this trail. I'm going to check it out, of course, so I can count it as a hike on Washington Trails Association. It's really pretty. It's dry. It's about 70 degrees. The river's down. It's Tenaway River, I'm assuming. And there's Navajo Peak, there's Earl Peak, and a couple other mountains. I'm going to try to hike up to the base of Navajo Peak, get some pictures, and maybe come out here next year sometime. It's quite a drive. It took me a while to get out here, but I got my basic pack and my GPS, so hopefully I don't get run into any wildlife like mountain lions. Or there were 5 cars at the trailhead, so it seems pretty popular. It's a Thursday after Labor Day, so probably going to be okay. So we'll just keep going along here and see what we run into. These are an indication that I'm probably on some popular trail, so that's good news. Like I said, it's pretty dense forest. There's not much. Trail's dry. So there's some tracks of mountain bikers and lots of boot tracks. So we're probably some people out here, and the river's little waterfalls here and there. Let's see what's going on. So I'm about a mile into it, and just went up a pretty steep grade. Now I'm going down, and I think that's Navajo Peak, which I'm not trying to climb that thing today. So we'll see where this trail goes, but it's a long one. I've been looking at my GPS, and there doesn't really seem to be an end to it. Might walk all the way to Leavenworth or Cashmere at this point. Pretty sure that's Navajo Peak. You can see this trail is dry. I passed one hiker going down, so there are people out here, so that's good. Probably scared all the bears away, so I probably won't get eaten. but you never know. Sucks I didn't find Lake Ingall Trail. I gotta do this one now. I know nothing of it. How hard it is, how long, where it's going. But probably be turning around here soon. I think they just found mountain goat feces on the trail. Hopefully it's not bear or shit. Anyway, I'm gonna hike for another 40 minutes and call it, because it's a 2-hour drive home, 2.5 probably, and I'm looking to beat traffic. Plus this trail is, it's kind of lame. It's very pretty, it's very dry, but there's not much to look at. And once you get close enough to see Navajo Peak, I suppose you could continue up the trail system, up these mountains all day. But again, it wasn't the trail I was looking to hike on to begin with. So I'm gonna get my hike for the day and then I'll be heading home. It's Navajo Peak, according to my GPS. This is probably the best view you're gonna get. The trail heads that way. I don't know if there's a climber's route. This looks all like it was clear cut out of here. Not too sure if there's a climber's route for Navajo right here. You can probably head up that gully. I'll probably take you all up on that ridge, and you probably summit right there. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing that, just because nobody knows I'm on this trail. They think I'm heading to Lake Ingall, which is around here somewhere, so that wouldn't be a smart move for me. But we're going to head up a little bit more of a ways, maybe 20 more minutes, and then we'll head on back to the vehicle and get out of here. So I hiked in about 3.5 miles. So this is going to turn into about a 7-mile hike today. 3.5, 3 down. Navajo Peak is just over my shoulder through the brush. This trail looks like it's probably going to switch back its way up onto that rib and probably over that hill and up to the summit. Navajo Peak is 7,165 feet up. I'm currently around 5,000 feet elevation, so I've gained quite a bit, and it's another probably 1.5 miles to the actual summit. But a mile, 2,000 feet of elevation in a mile, it's quite a bit. And I'm not gonna go for the summit today, but all in all, the trail wasn't terrible. I mean, it just wasn't what I wanted today. It's just dry and endless. So I'm gonna head back, get back on the road, and probably head home. So I'd probably rate the trail, I'd give it a 5. I mean, it's what you're looking for the day. It wasn't for me, I was looking for the lake, but didn't happen. So sometimes life sends you on a different course and you just got to make do. So fun day out here in Cle Elum, way east of what I'm normally used to. So try to pick some hikes closer to home next time. Ran into a snake. It didn't move. I don't know if it's alive or dead. Oh shit. I think it flinched. Shit. All right. Damn. Ooh. It's dead. Can't tell. It's pretending. Whew. I think it's dead. Okay.